You ready?
I am.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what are exciting things that are on the horizon for Patchouli Joe's, like, as a business?
Oh, that's, well, we're always looking for new events, new ways to engage with the community. For example, we just recently started what I call a rhythm of poets. You know, like a group of crows is called a murder of crows. A group of poets is called a rhythm of poets.
Oh, okay.
It's not really true, I just made that up. But the fourth Sunday of every month, we've got poets in the local community, some of whom have done the first Friday poetry reading here at Patchouli Joe's. Others, it's open to any poet, where there's going to be sometimes socialized poetry, writing in general, but poetry in particular is very draining and very personal and very solo activities, or activity. So bringing poets together to have the opportunity to socialize, spend time together, carve some time out to do some dedicated writing, share the work, those kinds of things. We've just added that to the calendar.
Okay.
We've got again, first Friday poetry reading every first Friday of every month. We've been doing that for about a year and a half now, not quite a year and a half. We've got book clubs that are going on here. We're going to re-energize. This past weekend we had the Indie Author Festival, or as I like to call indie authors, literary entrepreneurs. Independent authors, they own the full, you've got sort of the traditional publishing versus self-publishing debate, and it's a raging debate. The gatekeeping process for going to the traditional publishing process can be onerous and a little overwhelming for people.
Right.
So a lot of people choose the self-publishing path. They choose to be independent authors, where they control the entire process, the entire editorial process, all the content, all the creative control. But they also take on all of the business aspects of it that traditional publishing does, as well as all the business risk associated with it. So we actually have got the seeds of an organization called the Texas Association for Literary Entrepreneurs, or TAIL. Because that's what these independent authors are. They own the entire business of not only creating the content, the production of the content, but then the production of the book and the marketing and the distribution and all of the things associated with they own the full business aspect of it, from creation to getting it into the customer's hands. So we had the Independent Author Festival over the weekend. Had a great turnout. We had I think we had 19 or 20 authors. We had some vendors, a couple of food trucks. Probably had several hundred. We didn't get an accurate count. Guests that came through. Most of the authors that we've spoken with said it was a very positive event. Several of them told us that most of them told us they sold more than they normally do at an event. Several told us that they sold out. Everything that they brought was gone when they left, which is a good thing when you're owning the business of producing your own books.
Right.
But what we're going to do we intend to do that on an annual basis. What we intend to do going forward, starting in April, is to have one independent author per month. Still preliminary on this. Come in, give them the audience. They have an opportunity to set up a table here in the store, so that people can come and meet independent authors.
Wow.
So those are the kinds of things that we like to do, as well as the normal author events where we have author signings, authors that have new books coming out. We've had several from UNT, a couple of professors at UNT that had books come out that did their book drops here, or came and did signings here for new books. Other local authors that have gone the traditional publishing route, where they're published by one of the big publishing companies. They come here and do events as well, do author signings, and so those are kind of the exciting things that we do.